guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how I got this bombshell look inspired by one of the 10 iconic looks by Charlotte Tilbury. This is kind of like my own take on it. I used most Charlotte Tilbury products, but I didn't have like every single product with me. I left most of my makeup collection back in LA and I only brought like a few items with me. So this is kind of like my take and my version on it. You can always, you know, mix and match. You don't have to have all of these products in order to recreate this look because these are just very like basic colors, I'd say. You're just really gonna need like some warm browns and a bright red lip is gonna be like the main focus. I don't really wear red lips too much, to be honest. I used to wear them all the time and I don't know why I stopped. I think I just feel a little too vibrant when I wear them, but I also feel like I look very Latin when I wear them, which I kind of like. I actually really wanted to film this other video today and I realized that I forgot most of my kit back in LA, so I got a little upset, but I decided to still film anyway just to, you know, get in that zone and get in that mood because it's been really hard to stay motivated lately, to be honest, but I'm really trying to push myself every day to just film something, whether I'm gonna post it or not, just to get myself like back into the groove. But anyway, if you guys are interested in seeing how I created this bombshell look, then go ahead and just keep watching. I'm already primed with magic cream. I always use that as my daytime moisturizer and base, but I am gonna be using another primer today, and that's the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. This one I picked up at CVS the other day just cause, I don't know, I was curious. I've seen a lot of people talk about this primer. I've seen them talk about like the putty primer, the more like matte one, I think. But I picked up the luminous one because I do like more of a glow. And I've been noticing that my pores have been a lot larger, like in my nose area and kind of this area right here. So I was like, why not give it a try? I heard it was a dupe for like the Tatcha one, and I've actually really been liking it so far. I'm actually thinking of doing a video using like a full face of e.l.f. cosmetics because I feel like they've really been stepping it up lately, but let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing a video like that because I think I'm gonna film that next actually. And next, just to add a little bit more glow, I'm gonna be using the Hollywood Flawless Filter in shade 3, and I'm gonna focus this more like on the high points, like my cheekbones. And then I'm just gonna buff it in with this brush. And then to color correct, I've been taking the Magic Vanish Corrector in medium, and I've really been liking this just for like my under eye area because I do have a little bit of darkness. And then I also like to take a little bit on my eyelid too, since I do have some discoloration there as well. And I'm actually breaking out a little bit like in my chin area, so I'm just gonna apply a little bit in that area as well. Foundation, I'm taking the Airbrush Flawless in the shade 7.5 Warm. Then here I'm taking my Magic Away in the shade 7 Medium, and I'm just applying that underneath my eyes, down my nose, a little bit on my forehead and chin, just to really highlight and brighten. And I'm blending that out with the Beauty Blender. Then just to lock everything in place, I'm taking my airbrush powder. And then I'm gonna do my brows really quickly and I'll be right back. All right, I'm gonna be taking the Beauty Light one in Spotlight and I'm gonna be applying that as a base and shadow. I saw Sophia Tilbury do this and I had to try it, and honestly, I'm obsessed. It looks so, so beautiful, but I'm just taking a fluffy blending brush and buffing that out. Then I'm taking the Eyes to Mesmerize in Bette. This is one of my favorite cream shadows, and I'm taking that same brush and I'm just applying that onto my crease and bringing it onto my lid, and I'm really just continuously building that color until I get the desired smokiness that I want. Then taking my eye smudger brush, I'm using that same shade and running it on my lower lash line. Then I'm taking the bronzer in Film Star Bronze and Glow, and I'm just applying that to my crease to add a little bit of depth. I love doing this when I'm doing more of like a natural smoky shadow. And then I'm taking the highlighter and I'm just going to be applying that to my inner corners and my brow bone as well. Then I'm taking the color Chameleon in Golden Quartz, and I'm going to be applying this as a liner, so I'm kind of going to be winging it out slowly. And then I really love taking the Charlotte Tilbury eyeliner brush just to softly diffuse it and smoke it out to give it more of like a light smoky effect. Then I'm taking the Charlotte Tilbury Rock and Coal eyeliner in Barbarella Brown, and I'm going over that liner just to darken it up a little bit. And then I'm also going to be tight lining with that, and then I'm also going to be applying that on my waterline as well. And I'm just going to be lightly smudging it with my finger to blow it out a little bit. Then for my lashes, I'll be applying the Morphe lashes in the shade Malibu. So I'm going back in with the same concealer, and I'm gonna be applying it on the outer edge just to really clean up any like fallout or like smudging of the liner. And I really love going upwards because it just gives you a really snatched cat eye effect that I live for. So I always really love doing that to clean up my shadow, and it gives me more of like a cat eye long eye effect. And then for my contour, I'm taking the Hollywood contour wand in the shade medium to dark, and I'm just applying that on my forehead, my cheeks, and then underneath my chin. And I love buffing that out with the Magic Complexion brush. I kind of just press it and stipple it onto my skin. And I forgot to show this while I was filming, but I dipped into the bronzer in the Film Star Bronze and Glow that I'm holding, and I just went over that contour, and I really like the effect it gave. It gave it a lot more pigment because the brush is a lot more dense. For highlighter, I'm taking the same Beauty Light wand that I used on my eyelids, and I'm just applying that on my cheekbones, down the nose, and I really like buffing this into the skin with the Hollywood complexion brush. And I usually really like to layer on this highlighter because I do love a very glowy effect, so I really just build it until I'm happy with the amount of glow that I achieve. For my lip liner, I'm taking the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in the shade Kiss and Tell, and I'm just following my natural lip shape, and I'm slightly going over it just a little bit. But with lip liner, I usually like to fill it in pretty much all the way, especially when it comes to a red. I feel like a lip liner is super important because red lipstick does tend to move and kind of bleed a little bit, so I find that wearing lip liner with a red lipstick is seriously key. For my lipstick, I'm taking the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade So Marylin. This is a beautiful blue-based red, and the formula is Kissing, so it's going to be like a beautiful creamy satin finish. And I really feel like it just paired super beautifully with this look. I haven't worn this red in so long, and I'm honestly in love. For my blush, I'm taking the Charlotte Tilbury Chic to Chic blusher in the shade Ecstasy. This is by far one of my favorite blushes by her. It's a beautiful peachy pink, and I feel like it just goes seriously with everything. So that pretty much sums up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And please feel free to let me know if you have any video recommendations. I'm accepting all of them because I really have not much else to do. So if you guys have any videos that you would like to see from me, then go ahead and just comment them down below. I always try my best to film them for you guys. And without any further ado, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.